Hey everyone, my name is Katelyn O'Connor and I am so excited just to get to share a little bit more about myself, my experiences, and my heart for child life with you. So thank you so much for allowing me to do so and for taking the time to watch this video. I'm 24 years old and am currently living at home with my parents in Granbury, Texas, while I am working towards my Master of Science degree in Child Life from Texas Women's University. When I'm not studying or working as a registered behavior technician, I love spending time outside and I absolutely love running. I'm actually a marathoner and my friends have deemed me Marathoner O'Connor. I first learned about child life from a childhood friend of mine who was diagnosed with a chronic illness during infancy. So he started receiving treatments to manage his illness at a very young age. So unfortunately, the hospital environment was pretty familiar to him, as well as experiences that could have been very traumatic and very stressful. But he would always talk about the positive experiences he had at the children's hospital, and he would talk about the child life specialists that would help him and who spent time with him while he was there, and they just completely changed his perspective on illness and injury and hospitalization. And so the driving force behind my desire to be a child life specialist is to change what could potentially be the most stressful and the most traumatic experiences for children and families and change them into experiences that are memorable and enjoyable and as positive as they possibly can be. I'm very thankful for all of the many learning opportunities that I've been given during my practicum experience, but one particular patient interaction stands out to me the most. This was with a 12-year-old boy who was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis. He was very well known around the hospital, not just because he was chronic and was a frequent visitor of the hospital, but also because he had quite a few behavior issues. So the medical team was pretty wary of working with him, but my supervisors challenged me to get to know him over the next few weeks while he was hospitalized. And so I did, and I learned a lot about him. I learned that he had a pretty rough home life and that he didn't love going to school because he got teased a lot. And so I just learned to be holistic in my approach with children and to not take them at surface level, but to really analyze and consider all of the variables that are playing into their development and their temperament and their behavior. And Brofenbrenner's ecological systems theory really plays a lot into that and really describes how all of these variables change children, how they change their development and their behaviors and their personality and their temperament. And so I learned a lot about that and just to be holistic in my approach and my practice. There are several things that I would do to build quick rapport with toddlers and with preteens. With toddlers, one of the first things that I would do would be to get down on their level so I'm not hovering over them and I'm not quite so intimidating. Another thing that I would do upon entering the room is just scanning the room, looking for clues for things that may help me know what their interests are. So for instance, if they have a teddy bear on the bed or a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse t-shirt, and just drawing from those interests, going to get toys that align with those interests or starting conversations with them about those interests. For a preteen, this is going to look a little bit different. So I would talk directly to the preteen, not just to the parent. So I think that's very important so that they know that we want them to be involved in their care and we want them to be informed. In this stage, they're also in the industry versus inferiority stage of development. So in this stage, they're really starting to enjoy games with rules. And so they may be involved in extracurricular activities and things like that. And I would want them to talk about their peers and teach me about those things that they're interested in so that they feel like they have a sense of control in this environment. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.